we are going to Iceland.
So we're going to go and do a 7 day
7 day
trek in Iceland. It's called the Laugavegur.
That didn't sound like a very natural.
It's the Laugavegur.
Laugavegur.
Yeah, but it's not pronounced that. It sounds like this. Laugavegur.
No, that's.
That's how it's like. It's the
Okay,
Laugavegur.
fine. Yes, that's the one.
Laugavegur.
So isn't it Landsman Laugar?
That's where it starts. So this is the name of the trail.
Okay, fine.
And it starts in Landsman Laugar.
Okay, yeah, sounds good.
So,
anyway, we will be doing it for 7 days.
Sorry.
Carry on.
No, go on.
No.
So we're going to be doing a 7 day trek in Iceland, and we wanted to just show you like our packing list, because one of the kind of coolest things about hiking and trekking is like spending lots of money on pointless stuff that you're only going to use 2 times a year. So we wanted to show you our cool pointless stuff.
Sounds good.
Should we start with living arrangements?
Let's do living arrangements.
Do you want to go with the tent?
We're not opening it, right?
No. I just wanted to show it. So we've had this tent for a couple of years. It's the MSR Hubber NX2. 2-person tent.
Yes.
Hubber, and it is amazing. Like, it's a really, really cool tent. A couple of things that are really great about it is it's really lightweight, so that's really awesome when you're hiking. The cool thing is also you can split out the parts to it, so you can carry like the outer sheet and the inner, and someone can carry the poles.
And it's also very wind resistant.
Yes, so we took this to Patagonia, which has like crazy high winds, and it stood up to some incredibly high winds there. It's warm, it's light, it's really easy to put up, and I think the coolest thing about it is that the bag is big enough so it's really easy to put away, as opposed to those like stupid tents where they make sure the bag is like half the size of the actual tent. So we'd highly recommend this. It's a reasonably priced tent as well.
And it's not paid advertising, it's actually really, really good.
None of this is, so hint. So it's really cool.
Sleeping bag?
Yep. Do you remember where we got these from?
No.
These are a really cool high-end brand.
Is it?
Yeah. These are from Decathlon.
Ah.
So this is Forsklav, or Klaz, probably pronounced in some weird French way. And it's the Decathlon own brand. And actually, genuinely, these for cost, for value, these sleeping bags are amazing.
I don't remember how much were they.
They were only like about 120 euros, which sounds like expensive, but for like down.
If you're comparing to some Patagonia brands, it will be 500-600 easily.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Patagonia makes sleeping bags.
They do.
Do they?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Corrected. This one is only sort of 985 grams. Now you have to check. Patagonia sleeping bags.
I'm pretty sure I saw one.
But it has like a comfort limit to 0 degrees. They're really, really comfy. Yes.
Okay.
So
the North Face had Patagonia.
Okay, so if you compared it to like some of the other brands of sleeping bag.
They do.
Oh, okay, they do.
They do. So I told you, $400.
Bad, actually.
$500.
$500. Yeah, so these are like 120 euros. They are comfortable down to 0 degrees.
No, not true. -5.
They are comfortable down to 0 degrees
fine.
and limit down to -5. It's literally in front of you, written on the bag.
Yes.
So these are awesome. We'd thoroughly recommend. The other thing that we have for sleeping is we have these like really nice. These are a bit of a luxury in terms of weight. These Fjallraven travel pillows. Also probably pronouncing that wrong as well. And they just kind of expand out. And yes, we have exactly the same bedding. As you will see with some of the other equipment in this video, we are that couple that has all of the same equipment, including clothes. What? And it just comes up to a nice pillow. Like, it's comfortable. So these are really cool. And then the other thing I want to show you is, I don't know how we get these in the video. Like, is this like... These are our thermarest mats. And these are really, really nice, but they are a little heavy. So these are kind of like, in terms of lightweight camping, these are lightweight hiking, these are a bit heavy, but we tried a couple of like really lightweight sleeping mats and we just couldn't get on with them. And I think sleep when you're on a 5 or 6 day hike is like really important. So we've kind of a bit more luxury sleeping mats, which are nice.
Luxury hikers.
Luxury hikers. And they are the Thermalust Trail Lights. Cool. So that's our sleeping arrangements. That's our kit for sleeping. Okay, so the next thing we'll talk about is food. So we're going on a 6-7 day hike. Food in Iceland is particularly expensive, and it's going to be even more expensive in these incredibly remote locations. So we wanted to make sure that we took all of our food with us for the whole 6 or 7 days. We've gone hiking, and we've kind of like planned to get the camping food there. But then we found that there's not necessarily have the right supplies for us, so we've kind of prepared in advance. We're going to take all of our food to Iceland from Berlin with us. So, do you want to grab the food?
Yes. Where do you want to start?
Beautiful assistant. Bring it all
Breakfast?
up. Bring it all up. Oh, yeah, let's do it like in the day. Let's do it as a day.
Let's start
So
with the breakfast bag. That might cause some questions at the airport security, for obvious reasons. But actually, it's oats that we're planning to do for breakfast as well from My Protein.
Yeah, so this is a My Protein breakfast oats. This is really easy to prepare. You just mix it. Even it's like so funny thing. You can mix it with cold water. It sounds disgusting, but you can. But we'll take this, and we've got 2 packs of this that will see us through for the whole day. Good carbs, good protein, good energy kind of boost it in the morning, and that will see us through. But also, if it gets through airport security,
if it actually makes it to Iceland. Lunch?
Yeah.
Lunch will be quite minimalistic. We just have flapjack from again My Protein, not paid advertising again. Hopefully will be enough. 20-gram protein, chocolate flavor.
Mm-hmm. But these, I think, these are really high in calories. So these are like 450 calories just in a bar.
It's like pretty much a meal replacement as a whole.
So, and a little bit something sweet at lunchtime.
Yeah.
Whether that's going to get boring for 6 days in a row?
Probably.
Not sure. Maybe we'll take a few little snacks from the supermarket.
All right.
And then the other thing, which we're excited to try, is our dinner plans. So
are they all the same?
No, they're not. There's a couple of different ones. So we have these. We wanted to take some sort of like freeze-dried, full prepared meals with us, lightweight food, and so we reviewed a couple of options, and this travel lunch seemed to be the kind of best value for quality.
And it's also quite light to carry as well.
Yeah, so they're like 200. Or each pack's about 250 grams. So in total, we're going to take out like 8 days. So the 2 of us, that's going to be 2 kilograms of food. So that's
basically this time we're slightly more prepared when it comes to food. Because our last long multi-day hiking trip to Patagonia was not well planned in terms of food intake, because we were carrying some potatoes and some sausages as well, and some pro hikers next to us were quite surprised and a little bit jealous as well every now and again.
But it was heavy. So these are apparently good.
We also had a pasta with some sauces, heavy sauces as well.
Yes.
Yeah, it was quite tough.
Tins of pasta.
That's why this time it's only this.
Yeah, and we got different options. There's like a beef stroganoff. There's chili con carne, some like pasta ones, and intentionally we have not tried these because they were, although decent value, they weren't the cheapest of things, and we bought like 12 of them, and I didn't want to find out they were disgusting before we went. So we're going to try them when we're on the trail.
Yep, and you'll be surprised.
We will report back whether these are nice
good enough.
or not. Yeah, so that's food.
Yeah. What else?
Well, how do we prepare the food?
What do you mean? Yes. All right. Back to food preparation. What?
Dog hair. Yeah, she's coming with us in spirit.
Anyway, we have a lovely set for meal preparation, I think presented by your dad.
Yes, it was a present from my dad, actually.
Very handy. It kind of all multiple things in one. What do we have here? How you call it?
Spatula.
Okay. We have a kettle. I'm not sure you can see it on the video. Then quite a reasonably sized
saucepan,
and then also frying pan.
We probably moved, so this is going to go boom, and we're now in a slightly different place.
That's probably why you should explain that we started over.
So this is an edit because I'm an idiot and the camera only records for 15 minutes and I forgot.
Yep.
So we're starting again. So we just spoke about the what's it called? Like the
pans
equipment. It's not crockery or cutlery, is it? It's like
kit of pans.
Cooking equipment. So anyway, so there's some other bits and pieces, right? So the other thing that we're really excited about this time is these Sea to Summit cups. Previously, we've taken like metal, like tin cups, which are very sort of like traditional, and they look great on Instagram.
Yeah.
But then it doesn't taste nice. They're very heavy.
That's I don't know. I didn't really change. Like I didn't really feel the difference, but they're much heavier.
Yeah. So we've got these really nice and light Sea to Summit plastic glasses, cup glasses. They have this nice insulating ring, so if there's hot water in it, you can kind of hold them. They don't stack, so they take up a little bit of space, but you can fill it with stuff, right? You put your knickers in there or your socks in there or something, and then you've got plenty of space in the thing. So they're cool.
Then have just a pair of cutlery. Oh, nothing to say about them.
I mean, it's light. They're cool. Aluminium, I think.
Yeah. I think the most important part here is actually this.
Yeah, these are super cool. So when we're in Patagonia, we saw a guy using one of these, and he was like preparing his meal on it, and I was like, it's really extravagant to bring a chopping board with you when you go hiking. I was like, that seems like a bit of an extravagance, until he did this.
Wrong side.
Wrong way. So until he did this. And had a bowl.
It turns into a cup.
So this really, really kind of cool bowl. You can eat your rehydrated food out of here, your porridge, but also, you can also drink out of it. Like it's just cup. It's got some sort of measuring things on here. So this is like a really cool thing. Like we don't have to carry a bowl and a plate that we would before. So it's super lightweight. These are a little bit hard to find. I had to get them imported from the US. But they're also really cheap. I mean, it's just a bit of plastic. It costs about €15 for these two. So we've got two of these bowls, and that's really excited about those. Super lightweight. And then how do we actually warm up the food? So we have a nice little Terra Hiker camping stove. It's not like the most crazy super lightweight camping stove, but it's really functional. It's like function to weight ratio is really, really awesome. Just kind of folds out. A couple of legs. Done. And then you can just pop your pans and stuff on. It's alive. Pop your pans and stuff on top, and it's good. And it's got a quite good power ratio, so it's not like you spend hours and hours waiting for your water to boil. It's good. I like it. It's not cheap, not exciting. It's great.
All right. What's next?
So let's get rid of all this stuff first.
Clothing.
So one of the most important things when probably I'm going to Iceland is it has incredibly inclement weather. You okay?
Yes.
You good?
Yes.
One of the most challenging things about Iceland is its incredibly inclement weather. So one of the most challenging things about hiking in Iceland is its inclement. I'm just not going to use it. I'm just going to say variable.
Yeah.
Inclement variable weather.
Yeah, I think you're trying too hard.
It's just this one. I'm not trying too hard.
I didn't know that word.
One of the most challenging things about Iceland is the very variable weather. So it's going to be what you take as clothing is really, really important. We're not going to show you because it's not particularly exciting, but we have like some base layers, some like synthetic and merino wool base layers. And then we both have some like fleeces that we take, but none of them are particularly exciting. So I'm not going to show you those, but we want to show you our outer layers, which are they're pretty cool. So what we both have.
Raincoats?
No, we'll go with the puffers first.
Okay.
So we both have Patagonia puffer jackets.
Slightly different. Mine is much warmer.
Yeah, you have the actual down one. I have this as well, but it's too warm for me. It has to be like 0 or below before I feel particularly comfortable in it. Like I have a little bit of insulation myself anyway, so like this is too much for me. So this time I'm going to try. I've got the Patagonia Nano Puff puffer jacket, which is a lot thinner. It's very synthetic, so it still gives you that warmth, but hopefully it won't be quite as warm as the as the down one. But yeah, so that's cool.
All right.
So
shall we do raincoats?
We'll do raincoats. So the other important thing is the outer layer, the raincoats. So as you will notice, we are proper full kit wankers. And the other thing is we are that like embarrassing couple that has all of the same clothes. We do frequently wear out exactly the
We
same
just
things.
went buying some new raincoats, and we just fell in love with exactly the same model.
I think it's
luckily different colors at least this time.
My excuse is that when we do the research, right, and find something that we think is the best thing, and then when it turns out it is the best thing, why should one of us not get the thing that we've decided is the best thing?
Yeah.
So we did get slightly different colors. So these are the Patagonia Torrent Shell 3Ls. They are a bit, as you probably pick up on the mic, they're a bit plasticky, but other than that, they're really, really good. My previous raincoat was like a proper sauna coat. You just put it on and then instantly it was just full of sweat. And this I've tested a couple of times. It feels much better. It's at the end of the day, it's a plastic raincoat. It's a little bit sweaty, but it feels much more breathable than previous raincoats that I've ever had before. So excited to use that and kind of hoping it rains. I mean, it's definitely going to rain.
It definitely will be raining.
Excited about that. That's it. So that's it. That's the equipment that we're going to take with us. I mean, there's some other bits and pieces, like we haven't shown you our clothes. We've got some hiking trousers and stuff like that. But
did we mention poles?
No, we didn't mention poles. That's a very good point. So one of the other things we wanted to quickly show you is our, I think we'll send down there.
Yeah. It will be the first time we using this.
Yeah, so whenever we've been hiking before, we've always seen other people use hiking poles, and we felt that because we weren't old or German, we didn't really need them. We're still fairly healthy and fit, so we've always avoided taking hiking poles. But every single time when we've been hiking, we've just seen people like storming past us, like using their poles really, really effectively, especially like going up and down hills or through like really challenging terrain. There's people just like running past us while we're like scrambling up like surfaces, trying to find like grips and stuff to get up. So we thought this time we will take some. We've admitted that we are at that age where we need some hiking poles. So these are the Black Diamond Trailback poles. They're kind of like an industry standard when we were doing the research. So we're kind of excited to use these. Not particularly expensive, about €50 for the pair. Reasonably lightweight, not super lightweight, but I don't think we really need that for this trip. So excited to use those. Now we've admitted we are old.
Yep. Yeah. And I think that's it.
So I think that's it. So that's what we wanted to kind of show you. As I said, we have other bits and pieces, but that's like, I don't want to show our knickers and stuff like that. Though the pants I'm taking, I'm quite excited about.
Which pants?
I've got those like Nike long boxer
shorts.
I'm not going to show you them, but like they just.
We're not going
I have chafing problems normally, and I'm excited that these would stop.
Okay.
Chafing.
Stop. It's fine.
So that's it. That's what we wanted to show you. So we are now going to pack these properly up into our bag, shoot off to Iceland,
and I guess we will report on how all this equipment will work.
Yeah,
and
we're going to video the trip and also have like a hike video as well. So yeah,
follow-up videos to follow.
Follow-up to come. Awesome.
All right.
Okay, see ya.
Bye.
What are you, some sort of Korean schoolgirl? Let's do it. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Bye.
Bye.
There's stuff in the dishwasher before we go. It's filthy.
That doesn't go on the camera. Seriously.
Living in Berlin.
Oh please, let's not go there. Come on.
So.
I already hate it.